First of all, I'd like to say thank you to everybody for coming today. You guys are helping raise money for the American Cancer Society and the Weeplearmy's Hood to Coast team. We're raising $18,000 for American Cancer Society, and I just want to thank you for that. So thank you for coming. This is Sir Aloysius Weeple. He will be joining us today. There you go. You can have fun with that. He doesn't touch the ground unless we tell you he can touch the ground. The flags never touch the ground. Each team has one Weeplearmy flag. If I see it touch the ground, there will be punishment. If you don't know me, my name is Dave Huckle. And if you've never done a ruck is based off of military team building activities. All right, Weeplearmy rucks are a combination of many things. We take activities from Bow Run, Spartan Death Race, Hurricane Heat, crazy random training shit that we make up, and we put it all together, and that's what you're going to experience today. I've never served in the military myself, but my family is steeped in military history. My father is a Vietnam veteran, retired Navy chief. My mother served in the Royal British Navy. Her parents both served in World War II in the Royal British Navy, or military. My father's father served in World War II with the U.S. Army. He was one of Darby's Rangers. For those who don't know what that is, the Army Rangers were formed in 1942. The first group of Army Rangers ever. They're known as the 1st Battalion. 1,500 people volunteered to join this group. Only 600 were selected to go through the training. They went to Scotland. Of the 600 that were chosen, only 500 made it through the training. One of them even died during training, because the training exercises were executed under live fire. In 1942, that was not a common thing, I don't think. My grandfather, Sergeant William Huckle, was one of those people. So, my father-in-law is military, Vietnam veteran, U.S. Army. He's also currently still serving with the National Guard Special Forces. He would retire because he's old, but has not retired because they keep promoting him. He is currently a lieutenant colonel. Later this year, he will be a colonel. So although I myself am not military, I feel deeply connected to all those who have served and all of those in my family who have served, and I'd like to thank all of those. Is there anybody here today who has or is serving in the United States military? Leah, Michael, Jeff. Can you stand up, Jeff?
Thank you.
Thank you. You can kneel back. Without these people, we would not be able to enjoy the freedoms that we have today. You guys are here voluntarily to put yourself through a very difficult, arduous task, and you should not take it lightly. All right? The kind of activity that you're doing today makes me feel closer to my roots with my military history, with my family. Today you're going to be put through a lot of pain, suffering, and definitely some arduous tasks. But together, you will accomplish those tasks, and together, you will succeed and finish this ruck. While we're out here doing it for fun, those who serve in the military face the same thing we do. Leroy is also former military. My neighbor Leroy, Marine, Camp Pendleton.
Get some, guys. Get some.
Thank you.
while we're doing it for fun, or exercise, or training for other events, the soldiers, the men and women of the United States military are doing it for our country. They do the same thing we do, except their life is on the line. So, while we complete our tasks and all the tasks that you're assigned today, keep in your minds and your hearts all those who are doing this for our freedom, so that we can sit here today and know that even while we're going through all this pain and suffering, that at the end of the day, we can go home, take a nice shower, and sleep without worrying that somebody's gonna come into our house and kill us, or that we're gonna be oppressed by the government for our beliefs, or anything like that. Everybody rise. Again, I want to thank you guys for coming. Remember the rules that have been assigned to you, and remember that this is a team activity. We are one unit, two teams. Together, go ahead.
Everybody here has the ability to finish. If somebody gives up halfway or doesn't finish, you all fail. All of you guys. Make sure everybody finishes. You got it? Back there? Can't hear? Loki?